Episode 4 of Create Aeronautics SMP is here. And in the last episode, we made so much progress on this massive base. Let me get into fly cam so you could see it all. This is one episode of progress. We have kind of moved out of our flying up house and have transferred over to currently the ugliest base maybe I've ever made in my whole life. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Okay. Before I got so rudely interrupted, I don't know what that was all about. We've made a ton of progress. We have an infinite lava source. We have absolute cinema. And we also have a bunch of mixing stuff. We have our storage bits with a ton of stuff in it now. And all of that is hanging in our item vault on the ceiling. We have gotten in a little bit of a factory gauge board, and we have our iron farm. Those are kind of the main things. And look at how much iron this is. Oh, baby, that is nice. And in the last episode, I actually wanted to get more done. I just didn't have the time to do it. And that more is kind of a combination of a few things. First, a bone meal farm, which we can then use to make a pretty compact tree farm, a pretty compact kelp farm, a pretty compact sugarcane farm, and maybe even a pretty compact bamboo farm. But I had plans to make all of those things, and we haven't gotten there yet because, well, I'm slacking. You could tell because I've now gotten distracted about these two guys with bows. But no more getting distracted. I have another stream up and coming, basically right now, where I am going to hopefully get a lot of that done and dusted. Just as a reminder, we need to get calcite because this can be, I think, crushed into bone meal. And calcite can be made from calcium-rich powder, which can be made from millstoning limestone, which is something that we can automatically create. So that's the process that we have to do. Really not that complicated, just a few different modules and farms that we don't have yet. So I suppose let's get into the stream and I can update you on the progress we've made after that is over. The stream finished up and we actually made a ton of progress. You can see here, we have a lava spout, and if I jump on top of it, you might be thinking, there's no way you could jump that high. We have a jetpack. We can fly. Honestly, the only reason I did this was because about 100 million times I tried to get on some of our chains to get up to the second floor because you can just ride these, and I got flung off. And that happened so frequently that I gave up, built some auto crafters, and built ourselves a jetpack. This thing is so nice. It's so nice to be able to fly, to hover above the ground, and it makes it so that I don't have to build a staircase or elevator anytime soon. We also made some pretty good progress on the farms that we have, or I guess the machines that we have. We have a pair of crushing wheels, I guess 2 pairs of crushing wheels, for a crushing system that's gonna work really nicely. And I've also started setting up a limestone generator and cobblestone generator. And there are allegedly 5 generators in total. So I've laid it out. It's going to go up to here. So I think there's cobblestone, stone, limestone, scoria, and then one more that we can put in here. So we can have all 5 of those laid out like that. And I think that'll look pretty cool. But there are a couple things we still need to do for automation purposes. And I've actually got a list. I mean, in the last episode, we saw that we can make bone meal from some suspicious rocks and calcium-rich powder, both of which are millstoning limestone. So I've also set up a little millstone station, and this should be working. I actually haven't tested it. So let me see. I don't know if we have any more factory gauges. Do I have any? We have 3 more. So that will be enough to get limestone on the board as well as the calcium-rich powder. So let's head up here. This is so nice to be able to fly up here now. I'm thinking limestone should go over here, and then both of those bad boys can go there, because eventually we'll have bone meal like right here, and this is where I'm going to put bamboo and stuff. Oh my god, I've used 1,000 bamboo. That's going to be a problem for later me though. Let's put in our limestone and rich stuff, calcium-rich powder, and our suspicious rock, and then we can hook both of those up to our limestone. I'm actually, for the time being, going to set just our calcium-rich powder to being created. It'll be, I think it's actually 32 to 64. Let me check the ratios. I think you get 1.5. Yeah, so 1.5 per is 48. Okay, and now this is set up, we should be able to turn it on, and I'm hoping that we'll send limestone out and it'll go in. Okay, no, this is a good thing. I actually have accidentally set this funnel the wrong way, but I've now realized that this is going to do a single limestone at a time, and that's not going to be helpful for anyone. So I'm going to switch it out with a brass funnel. Good thing we have one. And that'll mean it does it at a stack at a time instead, which means it'll go at any speed at all instead of 0 miles per hour. So let's grab you and we can replace this. can I reach? There we go. Okay, and these should start. Yeah, it's already going. Why is it so fast? Oh, this needs a package destination. I'm a fool. Oh man, so it looks like these are actually going quicker. If you look at the top of the screen, we have 140 calcium rich powder stocked up because these are not fast enough. So maybe we need to switch this out with brass funnels, but those are too expensive right now. At a minimum, this means our calcium rich powder is going up. From there, we could press that into calcite. That is something we still need to create, so we can do that in a little bit. And then actually, let's look for suspicious rocks. We have 3 of those, and those can get washed. Oh, they can also get conduited into a nautilus shell and spiky shell. Oh, you can make tridents. Cool. So now that we have our calcium rich powder, let's get in some pressing systems. This side is pretty filled up, so I think we just continue on with our millstones and set it up over here. I think what I'm gonna do is hook it up to our lava and have it be maybe like right here, our pressing system, just so that it's close by. We don't have to bring a lava line all the way over there. So this pressing system, I think we're gonna try to use for everything that we're gonna press. So even though we're gonna have lava in this, we should still be able to make anything that requires pressing, like compacting iron ingots into iron blocks, for example. So we should be able to reuse it. I am going to have inputs on either side, and basically I'm copying what we built in the creative test world in the last video, where we have belts on either side for feeding items in, and then we're going to have chutes beneath it to get the items out. I've actually gone ahead and improved it a little bit. Instead of having 3 basins all next to each other, I just removed the middle one so that they can both drop out their calcite onto the thing, and then we don't need to use as many smart chutes or anything. And I've actually already gone ahead and set it up with our factory gauges, and we are making calcite. Whoa, people be dropping out of the sky. 07, I did it right this time. This is a stream bit. I didn't know that O/, and 07 was a person waving and a person saluting. But now we are automating calcite with calcium rich powder and gravel. That means we should just be able to send this to a crushing wheel and get ourselves bone meal. So let's grab 2 more factory gauges here. These are both going to be bone meal. The first one is going to be from our calcite, which is what we already have, and then our second one is going to be the suspicious rocks, because these can also be turned into bone meal once, and I think I need the washing system for this, which we don't have yet, but once we get that, we'll be able to make it. And then we should say a stack of calcite is going to give us 48, because it's 75% chance bone meal, and we'll send this to the crusher. Now I'm just gonna do 1 stack for right now. The chat is popping off. I'll read those in a second, but we should see items coming from our storage going into the crushing wheel. Okay, here it comes, and then it ate it up. It's slurped. Huh? It's being crushed. 48 bone meal in the item vault. Let's go, dude. Okay, and then we should see this send back out, and then we should have bone meal in the storage system. Oh my goodness. Okay, do I have bone meal already? 48? 102? I don't know how we got more, but that's epic. I will say this is a 75% chance, so let's set this to expire every 30 minutes just in case our 75% doesn't happen. And then let's bump this up to 10 stacks. So there we go. We have bone meal, and we can actually see now that I've requested more bone meal here, we're making more calcite. This is going pretty quickly. Let's see. Yeah, over a stack. I think that means we can use the bone meal to make our tree farms and kelp farms and sugarcane farms, which are all going to go here. I need to go figure out how I made those, because I forget. It's been like 2 days and I'm already confused and forgetful. Maybe I am gonna die. Oh dear. You can cut there into me knowing how to build this. Now what in the world is going on here? What kind of tomfoolery is occurring? He's trying to graffiti my floor, and I have video proof of it this time. I saw this. Oh, there we go. Trade floor. If you want to see what this bullet trade is, hey, check out my other videos. I'm just gonna keep material gathering. I'll leave him to it. Is he really just like mid-griefing, got up and walked away? You don't even have the decency to fully grief. All right, you stay there. I have to get some materials. He's back. No, you can't just leave. You have to talk to me. You have to talk to me. Get off my beautiful base. Next time you go AFK at my base, you're turning into a spaceship. You hear me?
Well, you were AFK, so I was like, okay, well, maybe you were standing over here and you were looking straight down. So I was like, okay, well, we'll put some graffiti down here. But I had to quickly Photoshop, and I was too slow because you got back.
But let's get back to the topic on hand. I forget what that is. Oh, getting frog ports. That's what I was doing. with those frog ports, we are all ready to go. And I've set it up over in that area. So I think let's just pop this on and we can get started. So it's going over here. I've just hooked it up basically to connect up with our millstoning system, and it fits so perfectly. Look at this. All of those are going to line up with the edge, which is fantastic. And this should actually be relatively quick to build up since, I mean, I think this is already done. Uh-oh, it started going. There we go. Okay, I've turned it off. I've reconfigured those redstone links to now work, and we should have everything set up as I would wish. So I do think I'll need to, break and replace this since it's not going to be connected to our network. So we could just replace this with a sapling there. And then I will need to again replace all of our frog ports. One thing I just thought of, I might be totally cooked in terms of us being able to grow this tree with the ceiling above us. So I guess let's find out if that'll work. So the way we get our trees to grow is actually by removing these. So we're going to delete all of you and replace it with birch, since that's going to be our tree type of choice. And our birch logs are going to be coming from Bonemeal, and we're going to do, I bet a stack to a stack is probably fine. And we're going to set this to our trees Bonemeal requester, and then we can set this to, I'm going to want 10 stacks of this for sure. So we should see Bonemeal coming over here. Okay, I think this is it. This will go into our hopper and then into our dispenser. And then once it reaches a certain point, it should, I think we're going to be cooked from the ceiling here. What do I do here? I'm going to remove a little part of it. Oh, there it is. Oh, and then I guess, we need to connect this to power. That was the second part of this job. The good news, our dispenser won't lose any bone meal while this is not running. Truthfully, I don't really know how to do this. We're gonna make this look better in a second. I might be freaking out slightly, but this is fine. This is working exactly as I anticipated, I bet. Oh, I forgot to set a package filter to this, but let's check this. I suspect it should be working. Yeah, we have all of our stuff in here. Incredible. This seems to be working pretty great, actually. We are gonna run out of saplings for a little while we get more saplings. I think I had 5 birch ones, so we'll get more in here as we go along, but we should see if we head up to the top here, our birch saplings increasing slowly but surely, which then means we can get into wood setups and sawing and all of that fun stuff. Oh man, how many saplings do we have? 11 in here. Okay, no, that's actually pretty good. So we've doubled our saplings. It will double again in a second. We're at 7. Yeah, so this is gonna start speeding up like crazy until we have all of the wood that we've requested. And look how nice and easy this tree farm is to have set up, other than the glaringly obvious missing of some floor. But other than that, it's pretty great. So now I want to do the same thing with our kelp and sugarcane, maybe also bamboo, and maybe also cactus or something. But let's get in our kelp and sugarcane first. These both also have schematics. If you're interested in these types of things, let me know and I can make a tutorial on how to make them. We've got all the materials gathered for our second farm of the episode. This one is going to be for kelp. Let's also get this going. I am going to need to grab some dirt and water, so while that's placing, I'll go do that. This is one of the things they don't want you to know about. You could plant kelp on industrial iron. I guess let's get some bone meal in this bad boy. Oh, and the other good thing is this does not require any stress units at all. So again, with our kelp farm in, we should be able to set up kelp here. Hello. You got a little doohickey. What was that voice, by the way? How'd you do that?
I have a script that does it.
Oh.
I can just kind of toggle it.
Is this a glider?
Yeah, sort of. It's really fun. If you stand on this sail,
okay,
and shift right click the handle, you can sort of go, and it will go where you look. So don't turn too far.
Gotta say, maybe a little bit of a challenge to try to control.
You need to get a little bit used to it, but just generally, if you're very careful with it, it can.
Oh,
yeah, you're going.
Oh dear! So you could just yeet yourself into the stratosphere.
You can. Oh, there's a creeper.
Oh,
now it's gone.
He showed me his cool contraption for 2 seconds and I've already demolished it. I do have some sails. Okay, this is good news. I have sails for you. This is crazy.
Okay, slow.
Oh, very cool though. Well, that was a pleasant interruption. I honestly have completely forgotten what I was doing. I think it was kelp. Yeah, we need this. And I think all we need to do is hook up bone meal, stack for a stack, set the right address, bone meal requester kelp, and let's do a couple stacks. Wait a minute. I don't have a magnet upgrade. I totally forgot to record, but I've got ourselves a magnet upgrade now, and I've turned on the farm to start requesting bone meal, and this thing's actually working really, really great right away. We have 30 something kelp here, and we should see we're already at 3 stacks on that. Huge. All right, we have two kind of the basics. We have the basic farms. I think those are... I found what he's done. In fairness, he's got tasteful graffiti. Like, it's a good spot to have graffiti. They don't really take away from the build. Like, it's pretty good. You never see this one, even though it's so ugly and horrible, and we'll replace it with the Kindle's racing team at some point whenever I get around to making that. So it's actually not that bad. Okay, but we have a lot of the baseline for all of our automation. Oh, and one thing that actually is just another fantastic and brilliant reason why you should use packages and stuff for your setups. I want to get a tuff farm set up, and we can do that so easily. So if we look at the recipe for tuff, it's just compacting cobblestone with lava. We have cobblestone. We have a compacting system that uses lava. It's not going to be the fastest in the world because it's a 9 to 1 conversion rate. But if we set this to 10 stacks or so, we'll have 9 stacks get sent out, and we'll start making a bunch of tuff. The benefit of tuff is that you can crush it into every single ingot or nugget type in the game, which gives us a really easy way to get, oh, I don't know, every single nugget type in the game. And if we set up our nuggets to have 60 into 6, because it's a 10% conversion rate, we could set this to, oh, I want 9 stacks of each of these nuggets. And honestly, I bet we could just do 1 and it'll average out. And then if I set this to a 30-minute expiration, it should just work, dude. It's that simple. Oh, one of the issues, I will need to change these filters to also include tuff, but that's fine. That's easy to do. If we swap those in, we start making tuff. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And then we can just let this run. It'll go. Okay, so now to get into what I was talking about before, some of the other modules that we are totally gonna need. We're still missing sawing for converting logs into basically just stripped logs, and then stripped logs into all of the nice to haves. We could do basically everything, but I'm just gonna do slabs and maybe trapdoors. And that covers basically all the wood that we need. So sawing is useful for that. We'll need washing, haunting, smelting for basically everything. That's going to be our fanning system, which will be over in this area probably. And then the last one is a crafting system. So right now, our only mechanical crafters is this, which can make crushing wheels, but can't automate any other crafting recipes. With packages and stuff, you can automate any 3x3 crafting recipe, which is so nice. And I think what I'm actually gonna do is that crafting recipe, because we can do most of the sawing conversions. We can't get stripped logs, but we can from normal logs get planks and all that. I may set up a sawing setup as well, just for some of the wood. And I think I'm actually gonna start with sawing, since that one is probably the easiest. I'm thinking I just put it over here, and honestly, we could just have a list filter with like 1 or 2 saws for everything that we're gonna need to saw, since they all have different input values. The main reason you want to filter for a saw is because if we look here, you could see that logs can go into sawing a bunch of different things, and it'll just choose one of these randomly. So I'm going to set the filter for stripped logs, and then also set another filter for planks and slabs and all that. I've gotten our sawing system mostly set up. It's not connected to power just yet, and that's mostly because I don't have the floor or ceiling necessary to bring our chain conveyors over to even try to power this thing. But I'm pretty sure if I connect this up in a way that is intelligent and so smart, it's going that way right now, these should all now be spinning in the correct direction. And we should have packagers connecting to you and over here, and over here to you. There we go. And this will be set to saw asterisks, and then we'll filter them down here. So hopefully that works. And I think we can go ahead and test this basically right away by setting this to a stack and a stack and sending it to saw 1. Let's do 10 stacks of those. Maybe that's too many for an initial test. Oh, I need a lever. Do I really not have a single piece of cobblestone? Also, my game just lagged. Charlie might be coming over shortly, and I think that is the cue. This has been an action-packed video of everyone coming and saying hello. But we should see, yes, we have packages in here for a bunch of birch logs. Why am I repackaging this? I don't think it needs it. Whatever. It'll still work. Oh, I didn't power this. Okay, what are the odds this goes the right way? Oh, 100%, I'm so smart. Well, with our pulse timer, this should go, and it's gonna sit there because I'm stupid and never set a sign to anything. I think I've done this like 4 times this episode. There we go. Now it'll work. Right now it's just flinging around this, but we got spruce logs. So yeah, we should now be getting birch logs here. We have a stack already.
Hello.
Might be able to do this right away. And Charlie has just arrived. Hello. This might be good news. I am making andesite casing right now. Do you want to see it work for the first time ever? It'll be here if it does. Charlie, the belt's going backwards. How do I...
That did not look right.
How do I invert it? Why is only one of the belts going backwards? You know what? Actually, this is fixed immediately. Never mind, I'm the best. I think all my logs went off the edge. They did. Okay. This is a professional me doing professional things, but it's going. It's going. This is good. And we have andesite casing. I bet you're so proud of me for doing the same thing I've done in the past 3 series.
It's beautiful. It's really,
Thank you so
really
much.
Great.
Thank you so
It's really
much.
nice.
I try my best. Anyway, welcome to my inside out base.
Honestly, at first when I saw the big lava cube, I thought you were griefing. I thought you were gonna douse Ross's base in lava. Do a big lava cast or something.
I still can. I just need to remove the bottom.
That's true.
Yeah, no, he's come over already in my video saying this is the ugliest thing he's ever seen in his life. So
yeah, it kind of is.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
I'm really curious as to what it's going to turn into.
This is one of the things I have a general vision, but I have not planned anything out in creative. It's going to be really big.
Well, I can take off from here now, which is kind of nice. No, my plane can take off from a relatively short runway.
I'm kind of building this. I'm kind of banking on maybe being able to launch propeller planes from this.
I don't know. I don't know if you'll be able to do propeller planes. I mean, I guess if you make the runway long enough.
Well, or I put a little magnet on the plane and use the railgun technique.
That sounds really cool.
I know.
Can I put that in my video? Can I put what you said in my video? Do you hear something?
I do hear something.
Hello.
Oh,
you
hello.
got the little... Is that how you've been getting around?
Bro, hey, before you start cracking jokes, oh, I can't get up there. Is this whole thing gonna be an airship?
Yeah, so I was explaining this to Charlie. You're currently in the basement, and up above is going to be a diagonal runway, and then a not diagonal runway.
Oh, I can't wait to see this thing.
It should be pretty epic.
Wish me luck. Hopefully I don't just go immediately down into the lava.
Yeah, this is a high risk type of play. I will be shocked if you can make this.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Okay.
Tally ho. Goodbye.
See ya. Did he make it? Well, we still have sawing to do. We have automated our logs. Those are in a good spot. I'm going to drop this down to 15. And we have andesite casings, which means our sawing module is done. In the next episode, we are going to finish off the modules that we need to automate everything in the game. Basically, just the crafting module I talked about and whatever the other one was. But we'll get to it. In this one, a ton of progress on automation, progress with talking with folks, and that's always good fun. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, join my YouTube membership, buy my merch, wear a seatbelt, eat a hearty breakfast, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.